see me? Can you hear me? Can you let me know? Wagwan and ting, fam. Are we in the right place? Am I in the right place? Is this working? Come on, Beatrix. Yeah, come on, Beatrix. Wake up. Bloody hell, I thought I was in the wrong place. Hiya, Steve. Hiya, Helen. Hiya, Ruby Roo. There you go. Helen, our Norfolk correspondent, doing remarkable work in the field and in the kitchen, by the way. Remarkable work. Steve speaks very highly of you, as always. Louise, how you doing? How's things? Right, Corona, Mexican, not Spanish, but let's hope that's the only Spanish crown being lifted tonight. I deserve that though. Jeez, I deserve that. How's we all doing? Hi Casper, how you doing, mate? Ali, you still on the bus? Are the wheels on the bus going round and round? How long till you're home? Do you know yet? How far away are you? One bellows when you get in. Irish friends supporting Spain, of course. I didn't send you the video. Hang on, Mandy. I didn't. There you go. Sent. Sick of hearing our 17-year-old is the greatest player to ever play the game. Steve, I'm not 17 anymore, mate. Brotrix has correctly joined the channel. The bet has been done, by the way. The bet is on. You can't watch it now. No, I know you can't. I have been doing other things, Mandy. I have been doing other things. Other things. Other stuff has been done. Should be a good match. Should be. How's things, Connor? You alright, bud? I forgot I was starting half an hour early, so I was sat round earlier thinking, why aren't they doing the national anthems? The reason why is because you might. I've done everything, haven't I? I have done everything. All the lights are on. Cameras on. Ariston. Alison. Yeah. Mostly crochet. Right. I had something to eat. Cleaned the downstairs bathroom. created stuff. Watched some Ronnie Barker, and then before I knew where I was, to get massive files onto this computer at last minute I had to piss about, so that took a while as well. Louise, give the advice that your dad gave you when you said you couldn't watch the Rugby World Cup final. Turn it off then. Is that the 1993 Johnny Wilkinson one? Not my game, but I remember it. Everton were playing at home that day. I can't remember who we played, but we were having a beer in Ainsdale in the railway before heading down to the match. And we saw the winning, no spoilers obviously, the winning drop goal, was it? It's on Insta, it'll wait. Ali, lovely and leave you, no worries. Safe journey. Let us know that you get home safe. One Bella's there, girl. One Bella's. Let us know you're back. 2003, yes, sorry, 2003. I was nowhere near as young as I thought I was then at that point. The Silver Fox. Oh, I am tuckered today. I'm tuckered, fair tuckered. I think it's the excitement. The excitement of the air show. Who could deal with that kind of excitement? Saphodimus and Pliers, greetings and salutations to you too, bud. How you doing? You okay? How are we? High and by, yeah. Ali is currently tutti frutti en route back home. After popping caps in fools' asses over in Paris. How's your arm? How's it going? How are you feeling? Looked a nasty gash. Sorry, Jess has sent me a TikTok message. Dad's warming up to be a better manager than Gareth Southgate. Yeah, okay. You're supporting your right arm at the moment. That is very, very wise. Seven people in the chat. We have. It's not the quantity, it's the quality. Hey Jude. You never know, this could be his party. This could be the one that sets him on the road. It's alright playing for Real Madrid. It's alright winning trophies. Doing it at the international level makes all that difference. Look at Messi, the greatest player who's ever lived. And it was only when he got the World Cup that people said, do you know what, he deserves it. He deserves his record. What do you mean he deserves it? He's been the best player in the world by a distance for decades. But it took a World Cup before people said, yeah, go on, he is. half widths. You won't be doing any arm wrestling for a while. Yep. I ain't surprised, bruv. I ain't surprised. Real Madrid players are normally lucky. That's because they've normally got the referees in the pockets. That's why. So you never know. Maybe. Where's the referee from? I haven't seen that. That is a very nice looking stadium. Unless someone else do the arm wrestling for. Oh, hang on. Corner.
It's going up. It's there.
Level 2, fantastic. What are we doing for the half-time show? As soon as half-time kicks in, I will half-time show it. Whoop, whoop indeed. Whoop, whoop. Mandy, you know where I'm looking now, don't you? I can see me car. Just open the window, let a bit of fresh air in. Hope there's not too Mork and Mindy out there later. We don't need that. Keep thinking I need to do something. I do. Is that the full money? You put 250 Danish kroner on England to win. Let's hope so. Tomasz, good evening, geezer. Is that the full? It's the half Monty, probably the quarter Monty at the moment, to be honest. But I can leave me hat on. That's... One sec, that's not right, is it, that camera? Give me a sec. Come on, come back on. Is that better? It is better, isn't it? Not that me being in focus is better than anything else being in focus, but... Yeah. Although it's... Is it? Does it? Isn't it? Wasn't it? Ah, balls to it, doesn't matter. It's only a game. What I might have to do to see if this works. Hoo-yah! Quickly run into the pub. Quickly run in. Then run back out. No, that's lagging, that, isn't it? That camera is lagging. Bear with me, we're about to push buttons. Buttons might... Hoo-yah! I don't know, is that any better? I don't think it is. I don't know why this is lagging. Lagging from there to there. Although, actually, it might just be lagging for me, not for you. If there's no problem, it's staying. It's not a problem then. Diddly do. £28.77. That is putting your money where your north and south is. Tom, you have just missed Ali. But you will see more of it, including the bikini shots at half time, obviously. Suzanne, how you doing? How the dickens are you? Like old time it is, isn't it? Like the good old days, a long time ago when we was fab, you know. The same old names, the same old folkeage. Actually, do you know what? I'm shit at stuff like this, aren't I? Supposed to be trying to build up. No, Boomer's doing it as well. You know, we're all doing it. Everybody's here. Sure. Did a deal with Alcatraz, yeah. We're having this one. They can have that one, we're having this one. Ringo. Slow down, said the fat controller. You're going to have an accident. Toot toot, said Thomas. Said, didn't I? I'd done this joke the other week. I bought Ringo Starr's Greatest Hits. It was a copy of Thomas the Tank Engine. Do you know what this is doing my head in this? You've got no idea what I mean, do you? Select all. Copy. Because the last couple of days I've been looking out trying to hear planes going past. Every time a motorbike or a car goes past, I think, ooh, what's that? Is that a Spitfire? No, it isn't. Well, this is a Triumph Spitfire. Alcaraz, yeah. I prefer Alcatraz. New power ranking. In at number 1, Mark E. Smith. Number 2, Ringo. Number 3, George Michael. Can we have Mark doing Thomas the Tank Engine? Oh, let's have a look. Thomas, slow down. That doesn't work, that one, doesn't it? Just makes me sound like someone from fucking Yorkshire, despite the fact that he's from Manchester or Salford. Or maybe they were going all electric instead of being steam trains, at which point they'd be totally wired. I need to practice these. These used to come naturally before I had the stroke, and now I can't do any voices or accents. It's shit. It's shit, man. I used to be a star. I'm not anymore. Can't even sing, man. Alcaraz won the tennis today. I didn't even see any of it because I was stood and sat outside waiting for planes that never came. What's the odds of a defender scoring first? Do you know what? I don't even know if you can do that. Can you do that on Betfair? ...2024 final. No, 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 no. They're all specials. I want specials. Under, over. Player to commit a foul. No, 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 no. There's no limit. Nah, none of it. I don't even think Sky would do that. Mark would have done it through interpretive dance. Absolutely 100%. Playing nonce. I'm proud of it. But it's good. Oh, I know, Connie, you were, weren't you, mate? I remember that. You did. You did say it up. Sorry. All these days are kind of bleeding into another one, you know. A few weeks ago, I was just doing, well, a month ago, wasn't it? 2 streams a week and maybe a Dennis Bird cam thrown in there, but this last month has absolutely blown me head wide open. So many streams, man. I wonder, should I bring out the all the thumbnails as a book with an explanation as to why I made them? Who's Mark E. Smith? The man, the myth, like, what the, you know what? I just looked out my corner of my eyes and there's a woman on a flagpole. What the bleeding hell's happening here? I'll be lost next week. I will be lost next week. No air show. No football. What do we do, man? What do we do? And the Olympics. When's the first dressage of the Olympics? Did it tell you? Oh, fuck off. This is Fox Sports. Popular sports dates. Basketball, gymnastics and swimming all on the 27th of July. Yep. And volleyball. Track and field starts August the 1st. Where's the dressage? Come on, don't be a knobhead. Beach volleyball, I repeat, beach volleyball starts on the 27th of July and goes through till August the 10th. Fencing. Should we do the fencing? You're from Liverpool, you'd be used to fencing. What? Sport climbing, August the 5th till August the 10th. The dressage in Paris 2024 is in the Chateau de Versailles, otherwise known as the Palace of Versailles. Giorgio Chiellini, always got a smile on his face, I like him. Top fella in the area. Oh, here we go, equestrian schedule. 27th of July, 9:30 in the morning, eventing team dressage, eventing individual dressage. Oh, Tuesday 30th of July, 11 o'clock in the morning, dressage team Grand Prix day 1. The horses are going to be driving Grand Prix cars. I can't wait. I presume that's what it means. All the dressage is early. It's all 10, 11 in the morning. Sort of an air show if I am filming the airport, of course. Might even get some planes on that one. Knowing me, I'd still miss. Horace's Haiku coffee table book, of course. Can't I go to get a drink? Hurry up. Never heard of The Fall, Steve? You probably will have heard a couple of the songs because they get used in adverts quite a lot. JP, yeah. Quick camera again, he loves it. Get the save on. His face when Luis Suarez bit him. Yeah. He done it again, didn't he? He tried again, Suarez, this week. Sod the Real Sports. When's the breakdancing? I couldn't find out when it was. Olympic break dancing. Come on, where's the schedule? I don't need to know what it is. The schedule. Click here for the schedule. Here we go, go. 9th of August. Start 4 o'clock, starting with the B-Girls round robin. Yeah. B-Girls and B-Boys. Is that what they're calling themselves? Oh, 10th of August at 14 minutes past 9 in the evening. The B-Boys bronze medal battle. You bet your ass we are watching that. You better believe it. Esther, how you doing? When's the X Games? Good question. Is that what's his name still in it? The flying tomato, Sean. What's his name? The ginger lad. Hence the flying tomato. Can't remember his name now. Look, a bit of skateboarding. Do the cricket. Oof. 4 days of 11 till 6. I could work as I go, apart from the fact that I take phone calls with information that shouldn't be out there in the public. Or I probably would. Hup Engeland. Breakdancing. Susan, definitely, there is breakdancing in the Olympics this year. Olympic breakdancing. Fucking mental, innit? For did you not know that a messenger was sent and ran 26 miles and 365 yards of it before he fell down on the floor, did a flare, spun on his head, and then went oof, and walked off. Yeah, boy. That's exactly how it happened, and that's why breakdancing is in the Olympics this year. Oh, Simon, Cucurella, Laporte, Lenormand, Carvajal, Ruiz, Rodri, Yamal, Olmo, Williams y Morata. Es un buen equipo, eh. And for the England, in goal, Jordan Lee Pickford, who sounds like someone who might have shot a president the last couple of days. Gay, Stones, Walker, Shaw, Rice, Mainu, Saka, Bellingham and Foden, and Harry H-Bomb Kane up front. Not bad. Still got a Saka Rice in midfield. Are you sure? Yeah. There's options on the bench there as well. Definitely options. I think if you're playing that, the wing backs, you need to have legs. Why Shaw? And mind you, Shaw might actually play well. Do you think the dressage is early because the horses refuse to work after 5? They might do. It might be what it is. That may well be what it is. Are the horses unionised? If not, they should be. Are we all drinking? I am, but it's non-alcoholic. William and some sort of child, that's his son, that's Prince George, who was putting his hand through his luscious mane of hair I'd be looking at my dad thinking, oh, bollocks, I hope I take after me mum in the hair department. Oh, well, in that case, Louise, you're drinking for me as well, so pour yourself a quadruple. Another good look from the Netherlands just come through on the Al text. Breakdancing's in the Olympics, as Louise has plenty of excess vinyl flooring. You get through to the vinyl and the semi-vinyl, and we're away. Probably miles behind, aren't I? I like that, semi-vinyl and vinyl. They've got to call it that, haven't they? The breakdancing's semi-vinyl. If they don't, there's something wrong with them. They're heartless. They've got no soul. Louise hasn't got any yet. Yet. 42.2 kilometres is the official marathon distance. Because the London Olympics marathon started outside Buckingham Palace, ended up in the stadium. That was 42.2 in the distance stuck. Why is it still called a marathon, not the Snickers? That's what I want to know. Yeah, if you are drinking for all of us, we are expecting Olympic level breakdancing poses, even at half time. Get whatever vinyl you have got, throw it on the floor. We want to see a buffalo stance. Hup Engeland. Hadden we goedenavond. No, it's not just you, Casper. Little kids or any kids in full suits does look weird. I mean, that's why they normally look uncomfortable when you put them in a suit for a wedding or something, or if they're getting christened, what have you. I know everyone gets christened when they're a baby. I was 15 when I got christened. I was a 15-year-old atheist getting christened in a church. All because my ma wanted me to get married in a church. I was 6'4". I was the biggest person in the picture by an absolute distance. The vicar actually said as well. And we have someone called, is it Nicholas? Yeah. Where are they? It's me, mate. That was me. Oh, you're a big lad, aren't you? Yeah. 15. And are those who remove the breakdancing flooring, are they called Divinals? What did they sing, the Divinals? What was their song? Yeah, I know. It was weird as well when this Nico Williams first come through. Oh, here we go. He's only in the team because his brother is Iñaki Williams, but actually no. Groove is in the Heart. No, that was Delight. It's I Touch Myself, isn't it? I thought it was. As I was saying it, I started hearing it in my mind. When I think about you, I touch myself. I don't want anybody else. Yep, the Divinals. They're Australian, don't you know? How did he dip me over the font with style, panache and elan? I say, young man, would you mind awfully bending over? I know, mate, I've heard that before in the church, no chance. I actually thinking about it now. Stood up tall, suit on, looking like an absolute knob. I had to give it one of them and crouch down so he could reach up and do the L sign of the cross on this atheist head. And it was good of me mum. I did get married in a church. And it lasted all of a fucking year, the half-wit. And had to sell 14 kidneys. Ooh. Spain on the attack. Juan Stones. Just getting rid of it. I can't believe the downfall in him. He was brilliant when he was at Everton, but believed his own hype. I think, like I tweeted at the time, he's like a Rolls Royce of a centre half and a Robin Reliant of a right back. And I stand by that. You're okay until the meds wear off. Welcome to my world, Saf. Louise, yes. It's alright, you can put that kind of thing in the chat, but as long as you don't put when I think about you, I touch myself. Although I might start that, to be honest. Go slow with the meds. Absolutely. It's on. Can't say you're watching it. You can't say you're watching it, but it's all part of the big match atmosphere, isn't it? The crowd noises, the oohs, the ahs, the cantonars. The sound of the Spanish fans every time Pickford takes a goal kick. Ooh, es mierda. Ah. That kind of thing. You've got us to chat with, you have. We are family. We are family. I've got knitting needles, Mandy. Got confirmation here at age 13 and 14. Confirmation's a Catholic thing now, isn't it? I'm not Catholic. Mind you, I'm an atheist anyway. But
it's going up, it's going up, it's going up, it's going up, it's going up.
Level 18. Yeah, I'm not Catholic. My family are Protestant, so we don't have confirmation. I didn't want to go. And it literally, because I was virtually, well, 15-year-old, 6'4", 15 stone adult. I don't believe in God. I don't want to go there and pretend to. So, but I don't want you getting married in anywhere but a church. I'm 15. I don't need to know any of this shit. You do it as Protestants. We don't over here. Catholics get confirmed. I think us Protestants, all we do is just burn shit. I used to drink in an Orange Lodge social club in Garston. It's where all my family drunk, so used to go in there all the time. Plus it was fairly cheap ale. They got in a little bit of trouble, some of the lads, for having communion on a Sunday morning with cheese and onion crisps and a swig of bitter. And one of the committee come in and said, lads, I understand it's a joke, but come on, show a bit more respect and decorum. Fuck, alright, yeah. That 13 to 14 can be a strange age. You can be small, you can be tall, you can be anything in between. I think when I was 13, my mate Eddie was 5'10", and he was really tall, and he never grew another inch. But I suddenly went and had a shot up, and then after I got clean, I grew. And you're putting frilly edging on sleeves. Saf, good question. Whose sleeves? And why are you edging him? How fucking loud are they? I've got the window open about that much and all I can hear is the birds. Red Arrows have gone, lads. Chill. You are Lutheran Protestants on paper, but in practice you are not bothering to be religious. That is going to be the way of the world fairly soon, that. Bit by bit, most countries in the West, at least to begin with, are becoming less and less religious. Strangely. So in a few years' time, there could be all kinds of kerfuffles. Yep. But a hint of jealousy, but the green-eyed monster from RSF wanting to know why you're edging him. You know. This isn't lasting long tonight, this. What? Susan, you've decided to help us all out with the alcohol consumption by pouring yourself a gin and tonic. Now that is very, very anglais. Very, very nice. I have got alcohol-free gin and tonic in the fridge, actually. Might have one. Might join you with that. Oh, and Iñaki Williams, don't let him run at you. Great block, well done, son. John Stones, brilliant tackle, lad. Oh, Kyle Walker looking slightly injured. Oh, Gareth Bale. Have a triple on our SAF, there you go. Get it down you. Oh, he doesn't look comfortable, does he? Kyle Walker. He's hobbling. Haruki found a Castile Rubus beer in the fridge. Good stuff. Oh, just wide from the Spaniards. Was that Le Normand? Yep. Declan Rice throwing himself at it. That's what you like to see. Saf, you asked the guy at the bottle store about alcohol-free gin and he threw you out the store. Not everyone can drink alcohol. Do these people not realise this? It's nice as well. Good stuff. I've got a full bottle of alcohol-free gin in there, actually. Forgot about that. Castile is nice. Never had one. Wine's my thing, but I've got back into the drinking a beer. I really enjoyed it, a nice beer. On a hot day especially. So of course we have 3 pints a year. Go in a match. I do miss that. The Roma game could be one of those games where I would love to have had a beer. If it's warm. I'm hoping August's going to be warm. Oh, Spain on the attack. No. Ron Jude running. Mind you, he's Lamal, isn't he? Lamal. His problem is he's too shy. It's taking you ages. You're useless at selfies, but you'll send pics of it hanging up. Yep. Wrong store. Seedlip is really good. It is. It's good quality stuff as well. Suzanne, hang on.
It's going up, 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 it's there.
Level 1. Fantastic. Here we go, go. England on the attack. Bukayo Saka. Ooh. Out for a corner. That's it. They cannot deal with Walker. Cucurella cannot deal with Walker. Get him running outside him. He can't deal with Saka or Walker. The pair of them will just tear his arse apart. Get out of them. You're drinking the 0% San Miguel. I had some of that last week. It's rather nice. I don't mind it at all myself. This stuff's really good if you got a first Corona Zero. Casper, do I miss proper alcohol? Getting super drunk? No. I don't miss that at all. I don't miss the problems with sleeping. Waking up still feeling tired even after having 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 hours sleep. I've not missed any of it. To get my alcohol-free wine, I have to walk down the wine aisle. I don't even look twice at the proper bottles in there. Never say never. I will probably have a beer again at some point, but I'm in no rush for it, so what's the point? Oh, what's he doing? Fucking. Go on. Run at him. He can't deal with you. Oof. It's all getting a bit hectic there in midfield. Contemplating adding frilly edging on the bottom too. Ooh, a third. Go on. Sack it, run a Cucurella. Don't be worried about a man who sounds like a redneck's car horn. Just get at him. Can you have some vruchteleer? Have whatever you want in Nescafé, lad. There's definitely a plane out there, you know. A single engine plane. Some sort of jet as well. Ooh, careful. It's a bit late. It is a bit. Don't know if it's something going back home. You know what I mean? Of course you can, Saf. You've got fig, apricot and bilberry. Oh, very nice. Get yourself involved in that. Kirsty, how you doing? Good catch by Jordan Lee Pickford. No stranger to driving a pickup truck by the sound of it. Crack off to Dublin, the jet. That reminds me of my sadly no longer with us colleague from work, Doreen, lovely, lovely woman. A bit naive at times. Said she was feeling a bit stressed, so she was going to crack off for a fortnight, and everyone on the team started laughing. Just telling me you're going to Poland, don't tell me you're going to crack off for a fortnight. Jesus. One of those, just, what's he laughing at? Oh, fuck's sake, Doreen, just say you're going to Poland. But, no. But I'm going to crack off for a fortnight, no. Just telling me you're going to Poland. You'll be alright. No one will laugh at you. Something wrong with these. Leeds to Belfast to prop. Is that what it is? Leeds to Belfast. I didn't realise Leeds did to Belfast. Interesting. Is that a dash by any chance? Or is it something else? C'est un bombardier. Don't start with the going home yet. We'll set the singing off. We don't need that. Good stuff. Go on. See what Kobbie Mainoo's a good player. I like him. An ATR, not a dash. Right. That is very loud out there. Considering it's very loud. Maybe it's just because my ears are attuned now. Yeah. Oh, hang on. ATR 72-600. Leeds to Dublin. So where's the other bugger? We've got a London Gatwick to Belfast ahead of us as well. An Airbus 319. That must be what I can hear as well. That's just outside Ormskirk, which is only 7 miles in that direction. Be right back in the week. No worries. We had a Dublin to Manchester went over us as well. Actually, no, that was more Formby, wasn't it? Shame they weren't tuned for the streams. I did the portrait streams, didn't I? I could have done landscape, and I could have actually done split screen with Flight Radar on. Or is that copyright protected? Is it Flight Radar? You're not allowed to use it. Yep. I have a word, will we, ref? Danny Carvajal's middle name is Yellow Card. What's he doing? Tit. Yeah, that jet's just gone over. No. Oof. In the box. All this is saying to me is that they're causing them trouble. England are causing Spain trouble. Possibly more than the Spanish were expecting, by the look of it. Yellow card for Harry Kane by a referee with a, quite frankly, spectacularly sensible haircut. Could have used my whiteboard and drawn pics. I could have done, only I'm shite. Oh yeah, it went over the top of the ball. You've got to be careful, Harold. Even though you got the ball, you can't carry through. You can't put your foot up in Europe. You can't raise your studs on the net. They take a dim view of a slightly raised shoe, so watch out if you're up against Ghent. As half man, half biscuit sang. Suzanne, you live on the Leeds Bradford flight path and you don't hear them anymore. Just tune them out, don't you? I used to live a couple of doors down from the Northern Line on Merseyrail. And the first week you could hear every single train going past. After that, didn't even hear them at all. You just tune out completely. That frequency is gone. Kirsty, you've got a milkshake that is thick. Self-praise is no recommendation. Although if you put that on your bio, you will be getting lots of male attention. Has it brought all the boys to the yard? That's what we want to know. There's another Gatwick to Belfast just behind it, which should be going over soon as well. Get stuck right in there. Can't raise your right hand too high. I can't raise my left, so I have to do my right. Kirsty, true story, girl, true story, be careful. Oh, Lamal. Come on, come out. Oh. Some milkshake are like water, they're not thick enough. Why do the Spanish players look wet through? It must be the shirt, the material must be bloody awful. I think a lot of them do spray water over themselves beforehand to look sweaty. That way you can cruise through a game. But yeah, your manager still thinks you've done a lot. I hate those ones with long hair. Pour water over their heads and then slick it back and have a shake. What are you doing that for? Come back, you've seen if your friend was doing a match. No dice, no good. No worries, mate. Henrik, you're back. Did you miss anything? You missed the London to Belfast, London Gatwick to Belfast flight going over. Plus there was one from Leeds going to Dublin. Apart from that, no, you've missed absolutely nothing. Oh, apart from Kirsty's got a thick milkshake, which we're waiting to see if it brings all the boys to the yard. No change in the score. No change in the Bobby Moore. Tattle, lad. Good tattle. Did you bring snacks? Oh, what's going over here? Probably not going to hear this one, but a Boeing 747 will be going over soon. Frankfurt to JFK. Frankfurt to Jeff Capes. Just heading over Wigan now. It's going to go over Ormskirk, so we might hear a little bit of a rumble. This is how not disinteresting this game is, but how few chances have been made that we're looking at fucking flights that are going over. Wet Look Gel we looked at as well, didn't we? That seems to be, and no offence to anyone from Sunderland here, I've got a lot of mates in Sunderland, I like the place. But whenever you go anywhere abroad, there's always someone, some lad in a Sunderland shirt with an earring and Wet Look Gel in his head. Just constantly, it doesn't matter where you go. Oof. Tickle me Olmo, give away a free kick. Is he getting a card? He is, isn't he? Tarjeta amarilla, Dani Olmo. Número 10. You have a throat layer. That was looking rather nice earlier on, has to be said. Guess you need a spoon for the milkshake. That's not a milkshake then. That's ice cream. That's different. Had a little hairball emergency thing on the hallway carpet. You or the cat. It's two different things. We've got a few going over nearby. London Heathrow to Londonderry. Sorry. London Heathrow to Derry. An Embraer. That's going towards Lytham St Anne's. You might not be able to hear that. Brussels to Dublin. A Boeing 737. We're getting all of them going over today. Ormskirk is the place to be. Is Dracula sick? Been out today eating grass and other things you don't want to know. If they're eating grass, doesn't that mean that they feel sick? Isn't that what they do when they're feeling a bit ill? Make themselves sick. Oh, come on, free kick, lad, free kick. Yeah, that's it, well done. Well done, ref, well done, lads. Well done. Ooh, ice cream, you got feasts in the freezer. I've still got cornettos in the freezer. Soft scoop cornettos. Caramel ones. They're fit like, because they had no fucking mint. Can't even... Go on, Jeff. Jeff's gone fully in, hasn't he? It is thicker than McDonald's milkshake. I know a few people like that. That's the Brussels Dublin. That should be overhead. I can hear it. I can't quite see it. It's 34,500 feet above us. How do we check the freezer too? Definitely worth checking. They might find something in there. Hope he's okay. Yeah. Oh, you've got lion bars. Oh. They were my dad's favourite. He's still alive. I don't know why I said it that way. They used to be my dad's favourite. That's more like it, isn't it? Made him sound like he was fucking gone there for some strange reason. Remind me to start the cars when this finishes. Start cars. Start cars, wash car. Start mum and dad's car, wash my car tomorrow. Oh, Glasgow to Southampton. Going above now as well. Oh, Joe, Jesus, got to do better than that. Come on. Corner. It's minus 2,345 degrees Celsius in Cape Town. Oh, don't be doing that, Deco lads. Don't be doing that. Does it once a week, usually on the bed or your carpet, never just on the tiles. Nothing easily clean upable. 25C over there, finally, no rain. Been bloody miserable here today. Oh, go ahead. The Scouse wood pigeon is right outside. The proper one. You dirty, you beast. Oh, Thomas, Twix ice cream bars in the freezer, you absolute slag. Not having that. Oh, you can't be mentioning that. Yeah, payback for all the heat you've been getting. Got watermelon as well, Kirsty. I've got my cornettos. What else have I got? I think that's it. Not done well on the snack front. No thunder. Finally no thunder. You Northern Hemisphere dwellers. That's what Southern Hemisphere dwellers call us. Let's see how the tables turn in December. The thing is, though, because we don't get that warm during the summer, when it's 2 degrees Celsius, we're walking around in t-shirt and all kinds. London Gatwick to Belfast. How many fucking planes are going from Gatwick to Belfast today? What is going on? How many flights are there between there each day? Or is the entirety of Kilburn going back to Ireland? Is that what it is? Craziness. Watermelon ice cream or actual? Hedwig finally managed to mow your lawn. That's not a euphemism. Enjoy winding us up at that point. You should do. Yeah, Mandy, definitely. It's funny, I was watching Boomer the other day doing the Iron Brew adverts, and he missed out on Nice Rug Mum. He didn't realise what it meant. Mate, that's one of the biggest jokes in the advert. Nice Rug Mum. Oof. It's finally skate weather. Very nice. I'll order me kilt this week. Now that it's skate weather. Yeah, now hair removal cream will go through the roof. Oh, the winter fair. If it gets lower than 9 degrees Celsius, you get your standard chance of hail and snow. Snow at 9. What? We normally get it anywhere from about 2 degrees to minus a bit. If it's too cold, you don't really get the snow. But it needs to be, it can't be overly cold, but you still need a little bit of chill in the air. Interpol. After our rally, they are. Although she did well. Left no fingerprints on the Eiffel Tower. So it's all circumstantial evidence so far. The Irish left Kilburn about 10 years ago. Where's the Irish place in London then? There must still be loads of them. The Irish get absolutely everywhere, don't they? Get everywhere and stay everywhere. Still some Irish, but nowhere near as many. Did they go home because it's better over there? There's more opportunities to work, isn't there? I mean, if you want to work in a call centre, the Republic is quite a good place to go to. Why did Kane get booked? He went in for a tackle and then left his leg out a little bit and went over the top of the ball. Not particularly nasty, but it's a yellow card in the current climate. You can't put your foot up in Europe. Can't raise your studs on the Nent. It hasn't snowed lower than the top of Table Mountain in about 3,000 years. Is that how far your records go back? Jeez. When England go forward, there's a power to the running that the Spanish don't have. Spanish like to pass you off the park. That running, Declan Rice and the way Bellingham run with the ball, it's difficult. It's like De Bruyne does for Man City. Difficult to deal with. Williams does it a bit, but he does it down the wing, not through the middle. Followed through on a tackle. Gary Lineker did that, didn't he? Shat on pitch. The Irish love to drink. They do. Must be why those Scousers like to drink as well. We're all Irish anyway. These days you have 2 or 3 snow days a year. When you were young you had 10 times that. That seemed to be the same with England as well. We just don't get it anymore. We haven't had a proper winter in years. Just seems to be 11 months of autumn. And then we might have one good month in the middle of that. As this summer has shown. You did you reciting it earlier. That's part of that song I absolutely love. The Rabbit's not Irish. Well, yeah. Not by birth, anyway. The estimate you heard in the week. Yes. Good answer, Louise. Who? Who is this Ali you speak of? Who is this Ali? We don't know. That's why we don't have Jehovah's Witnesses in Liverpool. Nobody's a witness. We have Jehovah's bystanders. Our Kirsty is English with Irish ancestry on her mum's side. And her dad's side is Scottish and German. That's a heady mixture. Very, very Northern European. That makes you strong like bull, my friend. Beast from the East. When was that? Was that 2010-ish? That was ridiculous. That was cold. -16, wasn't it? That were cold. That were cold. That's when I got snowed off work. Managed to make it home because we've been in the pub all afternoon in the Pen and Wig. Harold, oof. And then because it was cold, all the water mains burst and went out everywhere and then froze. And Southport never ever gets any gritters. We get no salt, we get nothing. So it was like just like a mirror, like glass everywhere. None of the buses come down here. I couldn't walk to the nearest train stations because they were 2 miles away. So I had 5 days off. It cost me 3 days fucking annual leave and it wasn't my fault. Bang out of order. Bang out of order. Yep. Our Connacht is Irish from Cork. What looks to be a fantastic area, that. Mind you, the whole of Ireland does, to be honest with you. Looks beautiful. I've only managed to fly into Belfast International and get the bus from there, but even that looked stunning. Okay, so you grew up around the Irish all your life. Yeah, a bit similar here as well. As our Thomas will tell you, the Irish Centre and places like that, a big part of growing up on Merseyside. Il Postino. I'm presuming you are about 6 months ahead of me on this. Amazing effort from Philly F. All that money and he can't get a decent haircut. I mean, it's sickening, isn't it? You can be around someone with a strong Irish accent, you can't understand them, but if it's a Scottish accent, you can for some reason. Depends on where they're from in Ireland, though. Some of the Belfast accents can be very strong. I always think the south is a bit more rounded, a bit easier to get your head around, I think. But I was alright in Belfast. I was there for a week at a time. I had no real issues listening to people. Half time, Halbzeit. Paul McGrath, what a man, what a man, what a player. Cantona as well, what a man he is. That's what we like to see. I'd like to see a little bit of lunacy from a player. How did Cork do in the hurling this year? The beast from the east kicked your olive tree. Oh, man. Esther, you are Nick. No, you wish you were Nick. It's code for watch the screen. Our Louise is about 9 months ahead of us. I think Esther is as well, definitely. Cork are in the All-Ireland hurling final on Sunday. What time's that? What time's that, man? When's the hoiling on? Wonder could we live stream that? Fucking hell. Do you know what? Genuinely. Have a look on Flight Radar, anyone who's got it. 600 planes have gone over and 300 of them have been from London to Belfast tonight. It is Hertz Van Rental. You don't understand a strong Irish nor strong Scottish accent. To be fair, you are from the Netherlands, you know what I mean? English is one of your second languages, but it's just mad. It can be tough, I understand that. I was brought up, with my dad being a footballer, a lot of his teammates were from there's Glasgow, Belfast. His mate Jimmy was from Dublin. He ran a bar over in Middlesbrough. Surrounded by people who had different accents, so I think I was used to it by that point. Therapy is a great word to say with a strong Belfast accent. Therapy. And how now, brown cow? I would pay good money to see Jerry Armstrong say, how now, brown cow? Who were you up against, Tip or Offaly? You're in a pub on Sky with some old men telling a whole story to you, no idea what it was about. As long as you laugh at the right parts, which you can have a guess at. Yeah, Skye's different as well. The Isle of Skye, any of the Outer Hebrides, the Shetlands, any of the islands, it's strongly related to the Vikings and things like that. So there's a lot of Norwegian, Danish, German and stuff going on in there. Very odd. How are you holding up, Pip? Have you gone beyond slightly tipsy? Or Pipsy? Yeah, between Interpol considerations, Ali or Murtaugh and Code, you're grateful for the espionage experience. By the way, we are going to have to do a half-time show dedicated to our friend who we shall not talk about. Hope this actually appears on screen now. Well, there you go. Yeah, I've got to do something now, haven't I? Yeah. That was somebody in Paris. If the police are watching, we have no idea who she is or where she is. Jessica, You think it's fake. If it was fake, then it was FIFA or EA, whatever it's called now. England would stand a chance of winning, to be honest with you. A much better chance. Someone's going around with the ice wafers in the interval. They should be. Perhaps they should be. Jessica, you're from Scotland. Whereabouts in Scotland are you from? I like Scotland. I've only been there once, but it was lovely. I had a very good night out in Glasgow. And a Christmas meal on the 4th of December. That's what you do when you're a workie. I need to get back up there, Scotland. I need to go to the Highlands and things like that, I think. I seen Matt from High Peak. He went up, didn't he? Went up Ben Nevis. Looked amazing. No chance I could do that. Ali-ali-o. I mean, who is this person in the chat? We've just shown you gallivanting around Paris. We do. We now have the entire... Do you know, I didn't even realise we have. Oh man, we have. We didn't have Scotland, did we? We have now. We have got Scotland. You've got us English. You've got Mandy Welsh. Jinxie, Northern Ireland. Ali and Connor, Republic of Ireland. Now we've got Scotland. Oh, it's fantastic. We have completed the Brit set. We've still got another 44 states of the United States to complete, and about 300 other countries to do, but we have completed one set. If you complete Britain, what happens then? Complete Britain and Ireland, Britain and Ireland. Who do we open up? Is it like a computer game? You have to unlock someone. Bottle of water. The water in my joker don't taste like what it water. There's fantastic pictures and videos there. Ali Son. I even made you. Listen to this. I made you. I even added an AI little Frenchy music-y thing underneath it, so it sounded good. There's loads more on Facey. Haven't got you on Facebook. Lancashire flag. We need a Lanky flag. We need the red rose. But then Susan's here as well. Lady Sue Magoo. So we also need a Yorkshire one. We need a Norfolk one. We can do all kinds. Commonwealth countries next. Are we trying to go our way through them? Who have we got so far? Open more spuds. We need more spuds. More potatoes opened. More ninja potatoes. Yeah, Channel Islands, Isle of Wight, Anglesey. What I should have done is I should have got my dad just to jump on really quickly and then send us a message from Portugal. Could have added them to the screen as well then. Who else? Jess could have done it from Tenerife, but that way we could have had Spain up, couldn't we? Missing out on things here. I might ask my fella this week, do us a favour, just jump on and say hello. More importantly, Ali, did you enjoy yourself? Yes. Was the target acquired? Did you do your wet work? I think the Mafia call it, don't they? Does anyone play Fortnite? I've had a couple of games. My daughter loves it. Or did love it anyway, as does my niece. I'm more of a Call of Duty person. But I've only got one working hand at the moment, so I can't do any gaming. Gutted, mate. Absolutely gutted. The state of that. Not good enough. Yeah, Kirsty been messing around with the AI music maker. Been doing one of the bear's paws and dogging. Portugal, we can do. Adam said hello while he was there. Gee. Right. Just jab myself with a pen because I'm an absolute knob. Who else did I need to do? France as well, wasn't it? Of course, France, Ali, we did, yeah. So I've got Portugal, Scotland and France to go up. I will also do you know what, I will do Lancashire and Yorkshire, definitely, because you know there's some cricket fans amongst us, so we also need to put them up as well, just for a bit of War of the Roses. Get them up there. You have to rewatch this later. You've got loads to catch up on. You have, Ali. Just watch it all the way through, then go back and watch it all over again if you want. Things like that. Safa, you're the only Rocket League player. Oh, hang on, Jessica.
It's going up, 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 it's there.
Level 1. It's coming up, it's coming up, it's there. Do you prefer to be called Jessica, Jess or Jessie? I only ask because my daughter's called Jessica and she hates Jessie. She goes mad if anyone calls her that. So we have to call her Jess. Yes, Italy will be added in a few months' time as our Kirsty's going there. Make sure that you do. Hang on, let's have a look. Where the bleeding hell is it? Come on. Armandi as well. Red arrows going directly overhead. I would absolutely destroy that, wouldn't I, with by nickifying it, as I do with all my pictures at the moment. They're coming back out. Una grande cerveza, por favor. No problema, no problema. Jannie Lund. Right, Conor, well, you can add her at least, can't you? What's your username? And then Conor will add you as well. Bar's closed. It's not closed. There's still ale available. In fact, you know what? Our Ali's here, aren't you? Seems like you just got back. You can start bloody working, Ali. Go on. Get behind there. Oh, what's happened here? We've got a substitution. Thubamendi. Is that for Rodri, is it? Is that what they're saying? Rodri off, Thubamendi on. That's a big, big gap that in their midfield. One of the best midfielders on the planet at the moment. What levels do people get to before we can ask what their alter ego car park names are? Oh, got to give them a good 7. A good 7 before they reach that, I think. So they understand what's going on, to be honest with you. John Cena 1924. There you go. Get on it. We have levels on the chat. The more you chat, the more points you make, the higher level goes. We've got a league table And whenever you level up, I press a button and Shaun Ryder serenades you. And we're going to put the chat up as well. Did I unpress the chat? What the bleeding hell have I done here? No, that's not that. Other stuff. Why's that gone off? Strange things are afoot at the Circle K. That's all I can say. Spanish on the attack. Oh, no. Nico Williams. Goal. Too easy. That's not the way you start a second half of a game. You keep it tight for 5 minutes. Oh, that's piss poor. Awful positioning from everyone involved. Once it got to Williams, he's not going to miss from there. Side foot, bang. Sandwiches. You're making normal sandwiches. There's nothing normal about a European final sandwich. Slanger, Ali, Slanger. The bar jinxed it. No. What jinxed it was the awful defending. That's what happened. All I can hear as well out here is that fucking wood pigeon. I had a feeling that would happen. It did sort of feel that way, didn't it? What do you call an Italian with a rubber toe? Go on, Jessica, let's hear it. Roberto. You get a dad joke as well for that one. We haven't had a dad joke, have we, for a couple of days? Oh, Red Dwarf. Oh, man. No for me, Clive. No for me. Come on, you ought to do better than this. One of us. Yeah. We infect you. There's no escaping. That black thermos definitely doesn't keep it as hot as the red thermos. If you're going to buy one of these, buy a red one. That's consumer advice. How's me back getting on? Phil Foden's have a shot on target, came in. Nico Williams to have one on target, came in. Nick Kane to have 2 or more shots on target, and Lamine Yamal to have 2. Big Dave there, Big Dave Seaman, with Jurgen Klinsmann just beneath him. Very weird question, Jessica. What's your dog in name, girl? This will have to be explained so we don't scare the young girl off. This is an online pub kind of thing, and we're convinced that the car park is just full of doggers. Kirsty is now currently making an album of songs about people's dogging names, because everyone's supposed to have a pseudonym, a dogging name. Jessica, Connor can't find you. Add him. Get him added. Oh, she's on holiday. Right. Don't forget that. Whereabouts are you? Whereabouts are you on holiday? Which part of the world are you? Have you said? Seeming clearly criticising Jordan Lee Pickford. Definitely drives a pickup truck, doesn't he? Try, but you can't find it. Oh, keep looking. Connor, what's your dogging nickname as well? And again, Kirsty had a little bit of a live stream about the etiquette of dogging, and you have to pick a pseudonym to protect yourself, like a username, a dogging username. How much do I? 410 quid if this comes in. It's not going to, is it? Harry Kane's not having shots on target. Lamine Yamal's not had a shot on target. It's bullshit, man. Help yourself to a sandwich as you flee in terror. Yellow card for John Stones. Can't argue with that, lad. Can't be doing that. Connor has to be uncorked. That is a great dogging name, that one. Get up, Cucurella, you absolute helmet. Oh, is that your username? Ray Youthful 852. Controversial. Cancelling your Spanish fly order. Buy good old fashioned Viagra instead. That was made in Britain, wasn't it? Or by a British company anyway. Pfizer are British, aren't they? How do you know it's Pfizer? Shut up. Oh, it's American. Yeah, well. I thought you were Brit for some strange reason. No, they're no. Started in New York by 2 German emigres. Maybe that's why they started Viagra. They got to New York, looked around and got really, really embarrassed by all these big tall buildings. I thought, I can't compete with that. Mandy's back, distracted by a sunset. You jammy sod, we've got clouds here. You're only down the road as well. How the bleeding hell's that happened? Was it a lovely one, Mandy? Was it any good? Oh, very poor defending. Come on, have a shot on target, Lamine. I've got a bet on here, mate. It's not the principle, it's the money. Come on. Oh, just wide. Nico Williams. How much does a Cockney pay for the shampoo? Go on. This is going to be another one, isn't it? £10. Oi, oi. How many cost a painting? Lovely stuff. Well, it's getting better. It's getting better, man. Had him on Fortnite. I guess he doesn't play Fortnite. You were a gamer though, weren't you? Or are a gamer? I miss gaming. I miss gaming with the lads from work as well. Especially with the lads from work. Used to confuse the life out of people. Lots of confused Americans who understood one in every 4 or 5 words. Sort of sounds like English. Where are you guys from? From England, mate? What? How can you be English? Well, we're not, but you know what I mean. What games do you play, Kirsty? What games do you play? More of a gamer when you were younger, but you're getting back into it. You're still only young anyway. I started young. I'm not from Texas. Go ahead, you're Texan. Yeah. I think we might have called someone that. There was a fella from New York who was just had his headset on and all he did was laugh for about 3 hours when he found out we were English. Where are you guys from? Liverpool. Liverpool, UK. Yeah. What language are you speaking? Fucking English, lad. He cottoned onto it now. I think he started to understand. And then we were taking the piss out of people, so he joined. Sent everyone a friend request. And we played Call of Duty for about 5 or 6 hours one night. Just hear him chuckling in the background occasionally. Calling people bad Texans and helmets and what have you. It's a fucking beaut, him, lad. Kirsty's got the Switch. Be careful saying you've got a Switch. Especially when you're mentioning dogging and things like that. Don't be a top, bottom or a Switch. That's all I'm saying. Star La Bar, Red Dwarf. That is a very, very nice sunset. There you go. How's that? It's a bit too bright, isn't it? Because there's light shining off it. But I can't help that because there's lights everywhere here. Very, very nice shot. Where's my other thing as well? My other ting. No, hang on. In case you missed it earlier on, Ali, that's the first shot from you earlier on, from your video. I think come out really well, that one, to be honest with you. Quite pleased with that one, quite proud of it. Okay enough. And Ollie Watkins on. Here we go, go. Legs are coming on. With a bird in it. Yes, with a bird in it, looking fantastic. Ali, thank you very much, darling, for the super chat. much out obliged and things. Oh, and you've also got a little thing in the corner. It's there. Thank you very much. Yep, Ali and Connor are both Irish. Both Irish. Jesus, you look taller. You do. It's all about scale. It's perspective. You're near the Eiffel Tower, of course you're going to look taller. When you're looking upwards, you look, oh, you're halfway up the Eiffel Tower, you must be massive. Forced perspective is what we call it in the business. Kane off. Did he have a shot? Sky Bet playing a blinder with the 1. Yeah, the even super boost. That's me bollocks anyway. On me Betfair. Harry Kane to have 2 or more shots on target, 0. There you go. So get stuck into them. Go ahead. Rocket League. Ah, well, Saf was talking about that. He plays Rocket League as well. It's coming right out of the till. It's alright. We're alright with that one. Doesn't look like that there. Are you taller, Ali, or are you just closer? Maybe that's what it is. The ones outside are small, but Ali's further away. Connie, you used to play Rocket League. I've never played that. Never ever played it. Oof. In the sniper pick, you looked taller. You did. You looked like a baller. Oof. Just wide from Bellingham. What a touch, son. What a touch. That's a great first touch. Oof. Carvajal got wiped out by his own teammate there by the look of it. Probably could have done with knocking that back where it came from to the other side. See, if it had come to me, I'd have just put it in the back of the net. But that's what we world-class strikers do, you see. Come on, get on with it. Kirsty just started playing Rocket League. Ooh. Is it coming home or going to Spain? Right now, there doesn't appear to be any evidence that it's coming home. But they are at least having a go, so can't ask for much more than that, really, can you? Start getting more of these shots off. Try and get a couple on target. Louise, is something happening? I'm going to try the iPlayer as well, see if that's any further ahead than this. 60. Right, I've changed to BBC. They're at least a couple of seconds, a little bit more. Oh, good save by Jordan Lee Pickford, the younger brother of C6 Steve. True story. Looks like it's headed Spainwards, doesn't it? Saf plays Rocket League. He does. He said that earlier. He did. Sumac, watching this is torture. It's very much, I was going to say it's very much Everton territory, but we don't normally do this well, to be honest. Alvaro Morata there. Oh, doesn't he get excited? Can't they sub on some of the England's women team? We genuinely, back in the day, we had Morata's coming off. Oyarzabal is coming on. Yeah, we had a left back, Alessandro Pistoni, who was as weak as piss, and there was a girl playing for the women's team, Rachel Unit, who was also playing for England at the time, and there was calls for her to come into the men's team because not only was she a really good player, she was dash attractive as well. So I think all the Everton Dars were, get her in the first team. Go ahead, get her in. Why? She's a bit more attractive than Pistoni. Fucking hell, yeah, of course she is. Although he had lovely hair. Lovely hair. Man, you're not even watching it, you just took more pics. You're better off, to be honest with you. Unless you were a Spain fan. You're getting all the sunset and we're getting all the cloud. Bang out of Oda. England girls beat Ireland on Friday. 2-1, yeah. Everton goalkeeper, the women's goalkeeper, plays for the Republic. Oh, speaking of Ireland, actual Ireland, not jinxy, dodgy Ireland. The Seamus Coleman documentary is out, isn't it? At some point. It's being shown in Ireland this weekend or this week, and then the week after it'll be available somewhere. An hour-long Seamus Coleman documentary. Have to watch that. One of my mates in work, his missus is a teacher, and she's best mates with Coleman's wife. So by extension, and my mate's a Red as well. Just keep saying he's one of the nicest people you could ever meet. The kids come round and knock for him. You fancy having a kickabout? And he says, yeah, go ahead. The sun shines on the righteous. That's why it's been pissing down and cloudy all weekend, I suppose, for me, isn't it? Oh, released after the Sligo game. The Sligo game is also available, isn't it? I think Sligo are streaming it, and you can buy it for about 11 quid or something mad, and it goes towards their club because they need all the money they can get. I might do that. Don't you normally watch pre-season friendlies unless it's the final pre-season friendly that we play against sort of the big European clubs? But Betis is one of them. I think Sligo deserve a few quid, don't they? Palmer in. Cole Palmer. He fell asleep for a bit. Don't worry about that. May as well have Robert Palmer in. Might as well face it. You could have said you might as well face it. You could have had Robert Palmer in. Come on. $8.99 a stream for the other AFC pre-seasons. Don't I get it free? I'm sure I get them free, don't I? Well, the ones that Everton are doing anyway, because I'm a season ticket holder. Sure I do. I'll have to look into that. Great singer, Robert Palmer, he was. And a different singer than I remembered. Just thought him wearing a suit and looking dapper with his nice haircut. And then you look at the stuff from the 70s, where it was a bit more rocky and not grungy as such, more dirty. Going to Ireland versus France on Tuesday. Oh, very nice. Might as well face it. You did miss that opportunity. I mean, it's just might be free for us. It used to be, didn't it? It used to be free for season ticket holders. But I think the Sligo one, because it's coming from them, not from us, we have to pay for. Plus the money's going to Sligo, so I'd pay it anyway. Don't want to see these clubs struggling. Especially a club that, I think, didn't he say they needed 60 grand? That was that particular figure which stuck in my mind. They needed money to continue. Oyarzabal. There's a yes. There's an oh yes. Either England have scored or the women in the chat are up to no good, up to nefariousness. Cole Palmer, yep. Might as well face it, it's in the back of the net. Eins zu eins in Berlin. It is Berlin, isn't it, today? Neighbours are cheering. How much of a time lag am I on? Well, at the moment, I'm not saying the stream's going slowly, but Kevin Keegan's just come on as a sub. Yeah, held back. Just got himself the opportunity. Great first touch. What a fantastic finish. Good touch that from Bellingham. Picked him out as it took a slight deflection. It has just the tiniest deflection, is it? Jeff, perfect timing. What time is it there? 73:16 on the clock now. Bad case of scoring, Cole Palmer, yeah. Mandy, where are you from? And it's not Aruri or Irwitha. Yeah, always knew he was half decent when he scored 4 in 5 minutes against Everton, of course, Everton. There's a precedent, isn't there? Scoring 4 against Everton. Efan Okoku. Great name as well, because I was calling him Efan Okoku was his 4th one went in. Thomas, we're on the same time, are we? Oh, Saka, get the ball, run at Kukureya. He cannot deal with you. JP's getting the save on. Go ahead, lad. Mandy's from Wales. That Wales, isn't it? You know. Where was you going when I saw you coming back? I don't know, I'd fucking been, hadn't I? That place. Whose coat is this jacket? Whose knife and fork is that spoon? 73:16, what time is that? Oh, what time is it where I am? It is 9:34. 21:34 for those of us that were in the army. I can't tell you what I did in the army. I'd have to kill you. Do feel sorry for Wales. A lot of people don't believe it's a real place. The same as Finland and Australia. These places aren't real. And the moon is both a hologram, it is hollow, it is made of cheese, and there's some kind of nuclear base in the middle of it, all at the same time. Effin Okoku, Mike Walker's audition piece. Yeah, it was. I still can't get over that. Mike Walker. Wrong man, wrong time. He should have stayed at Norwich. He'd have still done a decent job there, but completely out of his depth when he got to Everton. As I think he himself would probably not admit to, because he's such an arrogant prick. Yes, man, the game time. You mean the actual time? The actual time is 21:36. £21:36. My time is normal time. I'm watching the iPlayer, so unfortunately, what's on the iPlayer is later than what's on your TVs. If me nephew wasn't such a loudmouth tit, I would have watched this in the front room on the big telly and just put a camera in front of myself. But you can't trust him. Oh man, come on. Get a grip, man. I'm at least a minute behind. I'm always behind, man. It's this. Bloody iPlayer, Sky Go, ITVX, they're all behind. All behind like the cow's tail. The moon is a sky dragon egg, man. Can we put that on a merch t-shirt? Like, totally the moon is a sky dragon egg. That sounds like an 8 Mile Radius B-side. Oh, ball in. Careful. Corner to Espana. He's a good player, that Nico Williams, man. You'd think, wouldn't you, that was a free kick on account of the fact that he just jumped into his bleeding back. But no. Get out. In Australia, you see a rabbit on the moon. You do, don't you? And China. Whereas we say there's a man on the moon, they say it's a rabbit because it does actually look like a rabbit. Someone else does. What, Mickey Mouse? Is that China? Sorry. Someone says it looks like Mickey Mouse. Connie, you've been to Wales, north or south? There's two different Waleses. There's Wales and there's Welsh Wales. Actual Wales and Welsh Wales. It is one huge rabbit hole to explore, isn't it? Louise, you have just opened up a brand new massive, oh, seagull. They've been busy today, the seagulls. Yeah, how's work going for you? You are preparing for your day tomorrow. Man, you shouldn't be working this late. It's not good for you. Not good for the soul. Not good for the spirit. Seaman's got a huge head, he has. He's got a massive head. I think it might be a goalkeeper-y thing as well. I remember being at Goodison when we played Man United. Paul Ince was wearing a dicky bow. Little tiny dicky bow and them starch white collars. It looked absolutely fucking stupid. But Gary Walsh, remember him, the goalkeeper? The reserve goalkeeper. The biggest head I have ever seen on anyone's shoulders. Looked like a breeze block. Oh, then I think that same season, my dad played in a game at Middlesbrough. Might have been Bernie Slavin's testimonial game. Actually, it was. And or the pre-game for that, the Legends game. And we saw Gary Pallister in the toilets at the Riverside. Oh, no. Save, brilliant save, lad. And he went over and gave my dad a hug. And my dad, who's a big fella, just disappeared completely. Gary Pallister is one absolutely humongous individual. I mean, I'm the same height as him, and I'm not exactly small, but he is built like a wardrobe, shoulders out here, fucking huge. Ali, you sent me a pic. Is this the bikini shot that you were saying to Tom that you're going to have to watch? Oh. So what did you say there? You were in Pennies and you spotted this. Oh, have a look at this, folks. Chow Chow. How good is that? That's a Saft t-shirt if ever there was one. A proper Chow Chow. Fantastic. I like that. You've been to Swansea. Swansea doesn't exist. Anyone who's watched The League of Gentlemen will tell you that Swansea does not exist. Apart from lines and lines and lines. No rest for the wicked. Who's this? Lenormand is off. Nacho on. Hopefully to score with a crisp finish, according to his manager. We've now got Nacho and Walker on the same team. All we need is Tato. And anyone called Pringle. 2 people called Pringle would be better. Obviously. Louise. Opening a massive seagull, according to me. There was 3 of them. There was a trio of seagulls. There were 3 gulls out there. You had to get it. Ali, you did. You had to. Mandy, are you drinking? If not, you should be. Nacho to score with a crisp finish. Leave the cheesy jokes. Yeah, I've had a bit of a dip in form here, haven't I? Careful. Spaniards are starting to look a little bit annoyed that it's 1-1. Starting to turn the screw a little bit here. They don't want extra time. You don't get paid extra for overtime in this game, son. Proper cheesy dad jokes. He's a cheesy lover. Pickford's always on it. I don't hate the fact. It's not nice the fact that he doesn't get the respect he deserves because he doesn't play for one of the so-called Big 6 teams. He has kept us in the league on more than one occasion. Had to be done, lad. Had to be done. Go on. Now give him a bollocking. Move for me. Run. Shift your ass. Don't encourage me. As if I need any encouragement. Jeez, come on. Well, I don't know how we've managed to concede from this, where I am now. How's this happened? What have they done? How have they managed this? How have they Evertoned it up. How have they managed that? Ah, well. No, Steve's not left. He proper watching the game rather than watching us, so understandable. Wouldn't want to play extra time in a sopping shirt. Louise, if you did, you might be able to make your fortune. Apparently there's a thing out there for stuff like that. No one near him. Why didn't Walker just take him out there? Is it offside? Is it bout a spell? I don't think it is. Has it been checked? Is it sound? It is, must be. I know the automatic check is quite quick, isn't it? Oof, no. Corner for England. Great ball in. Just couldn't take it into his path. Unlucky. Wally Hopkins. Tony for Foden. Isn't that a song by Kenny Rogers? You gotta know when to hold 'em. Tony for Foden. Lemar has gone off. That's the end of his never-ending story. To be replaced by Mikel Merino. The fucking wool. Well, he's leaving the tournament with his reputation even higher than it was. Jeez Louise. Off. Oh, what? Jeez, screams loudly. Yes, very jeez. I see what you mean. What has gone on there? Good save. Header off the line. Oh. That's superb play by Olmo. That's the bit where instinct takes over. You know exactly where to be. 4 minutes of extra time. Oh, only 4. That's all you normally get with the Spanish, isn't it? You don't put the ball out too often. Get it forward. Alamo. That's it. Throw it back to Jordan Lee Pickford. Volley it forward. Well, you've got Watkins and Tony on the pitch, so I don't think anyone can have a go at Southgate and said he hasn't at least gone for it. Snipers in the crowd there by the look of it. Yeah, done all this without Pedri as well. No Pedri, no Gavi. There's a few players missing for Spain. These are going to be even stronger, Spain, in the next few years. Barcelona have got about 7 or 8 of these young lads who are just absolutely exceptional. And Real don't do too bad either, do they? Go on. Last little back in a bit. No worries, Kirsty. Don't cock this up now. Make it count. Oh man, that's how tight it was. Look at that. How close the knee was to the foot. Millimetres in it. That is it, yeah. Still on here. Might be finished for you. We can still score here on mine. Yep, over and done with. It was a hell of an ask to try and beat a team as good as Spain. They've had a good go. So, you can't ask for much more of them, can you really? What they've got to do from this now, England, they've got to look at it and see where they went wrong. There's lots of young players in that squad. Maybe a couple of them, like Harry Kane, Walker, Stones, might not be around for much longer in international terms, but there's enough in that squad that they can come again. When you've got Foden, Bellingham, Palmer, all these really good players, the future's bright. They'll win something. George Michael, man. Gotta have faith to faith there. Ah well. Good match it was. It was a good match. They didn't get battered. They never got beat 4-1, 5-1, all that we were talking about earlier. They had a good go. They scored. So, yeah, fair play to them. At least they had a go. If you just go there and meekly get beat in the final, that's one thing. They've had a real good go at that one. Pound to a pinch of shite, your vinyl goes down crooked tomorrow. Absolutely. What's up with the vinyl? I had a few too many Nelson Mandelas last night. You know, my head's a little bit fucking shaky. There you go. And at least it wasn't on penalties. Nobody missed one. It was in 90 minutes. There was no extra time penalty, nothing like that, you know. And it was up against a team that will go very, very close, if not winning the World Cup. You've got to look at it that way, I think. Keep an eye on him. Definitely keep an eye on him, Louise. This isn't the one and only chance. You need to say this to these young lads as well. Don't think this is your one and only chance of winning something, because it's your second final in the 4 years. You've shown you can get there. You've shown you can cause problems to teams. Just a bit of tinkering, a little bit of messing around and fixing things. A few more players coming through, younger. The young lads are getting a bit more experience. You know, not the end of the world, this. Saka got rid of that problem that he had with having missed a penalty by scoring one. So, you know, there's lots of positives to take. Yeah, it wasn't a wipeout. That's the thing, isn't it? It wasn't a wipeout. Could have easily gone in there and got absolutely battered everywhere, but he didn't. They had a real good go. Worked hard for each other. Put a shift in. Just up against a better team on the night. The way you got to look at it. He's still your big brother, but got to keep an eye on him. TNS though, taking no shit. Van der Vaart gloating since he's half Spanish. I think he's half Spanish, half Dutch and half something else, because he looks about 1.5 people now, doesn't he, the fat bastard? Oh, Xavi and Iniesta. Bloody hell. What would you do for them? Yeah, had a week. Maybe next time. You never know. These players will be 4 years older, 4 years more experienced, the young lads. 2 years for the World Cup. It could be a golden generation. Tonight just wasn't the night. If you want to win these tournaments, you do have to beat very, very good teams, and just they weren't possible. It wasn't possible to do it tonight. You know what I mean? Got to hold your hands up and just say Spain were the better team. Only just, but they were. Best team in the tournament overall. Best team won it. But they were made to work hard for it. Can you imagine everyone's summer holiday if we'd won? It would be nice, wouldn't it? Just for the country. A shot in the arm. An extra shot in the arm. Just to get us through this pissing, rainy, cold, bloody summer. The state of it. And it's getting dark. It's getting dark out there. When's the Olympics starting? Is it the 24th, did I remember rightly? The opening ceremony is on the 26th of July, which means that the actual stuff will start on the 27th, won't it? So it's 13 days' time. Trump fist pumping again, yeah. Couldn't show your face around the mainland all summer. I think we're alright, you know. It's a good squad, some absolutely exceptional players. Doesn't some of it start earlier, does it? Oh, does it? Full schedules day by day. Wednesday the 24th of July. Football. Jessica Ashcroft, not happy. You're never happy, you miserable little shit. But they had a go, Jess, they had a go. You know what I mean? They didn't just turn up and meekly get battered. They had a proper good go at it. Yeah, Wednesday, 24th of July, 3 o'clock till 11 o'clock. M group stage, 8 matches. Oh, man. Archery. Oh, archery on Thursday the 25th. Should we watch some archery? Handball on the 25th as well. Rugby sevens is on the Wednesday and the Thursday. Calendar like that. So the opening ceremony is on the Friday, but on the Wednesday and Thursday, there's footy, rugby sevens, archery and handball. We are going to do some stuff, man. Jess, did you enjoy your holiday? Maybe they can get some wet look shirts next time. That might be the difference. That could be the clincher between winning and losing. The wet look shirts. Or is the wet look shirts, is that for the lovely ladies? Is that what that is? What did Dad do now, Jess? Nothing. Dad hasn't done anything. Dad is above and beyond reproach. Dad's a good lad. In it though, fam. We're getting rid of that. We're getting rid of it. Same shit, different tournaments. I thought they played well tonight, Steve. So they put a proper effort in. They had a good go, but they were up against a very, very good team. Just fell short. I'd say, as in a boxing term, that went to a points decision. They never got knocked out. That's the big thing. They will come again. There's lots of good young players. I think Southgate might have to go after this though. That's 2 cracks at it. 2 losses. Can he raise them above what they are at the moment? What shirts like lubed so the opposition slide off, is that allowed? Well, that's exactly what Adama Traore used to do, the ex-Wolverhampton and ex-Barcelona winger. Little chunk of muscle he is, absolutely massive arms. He used to get someone to baby oil him up before the game. So if anyone tried to grab his arm, he'd just slip through them. Rugby league, watching that, the shirts are always absolutely skin tight, so you can't grab hold of someone. It is allowed. Harry Kane will never win a trophy. He should have won one this season. Bayern Munich win the title every single season without fail. And then this season he turned up and Spurs did for them completely. Man, you would watch that. Of course you would. Of course you would. Filth. Filth. Pure unadulterated filth. You might have something there, man, that you could. This could sell. Most of them lads are now losers in their eyes when it comes to England. I don't think they're losers, I just think they got beat. If you turn up and don't give it a proper good go, if you get battered off the park, anything like that, that's different. To take Spain all the way, I mean, they scored, what was it, 5 minutes to go or something. It wasn't one-sided. There was chances in each goal, each penalty area. I think they just fell a little bit short. And each one of them will have a bit more experience. Next time it comes round, there'll be a lot more experience. Maybe a bit more legs. Get some of the younger lads with a bit more pace in there. But Mainu, Bellingham, even Saka's still only in his early 20s, early to mid-20s. These lads are going to be around for a good few years to come. Their chance will come again. No shirts, just oil. There you go, Mandy. You have sold it. Steve, you don't think the losers? 2 finals in a row can't do your conference any good. It can, though. They're getting to finals. I think that's the whole point with this. Years and years and years ago, they weren't even close to getting to finals. Getting to a quarter would be good. Now they're getting to finals. The mindset has changed slightly. That idea that getting to a semi is fantastic, it's not. Get to the final now. You know you can do it. The next step is just that one little extra step. Beat the team that you have to play in the final. It's not beyond them. I think they were going to be alright. They all seem like a really switched on bunch of lads as well. You've got to get to the final to get beaten in the final. Giorgio with a smirk on his face. I like him. I do. 80s style shorts, of course, of course. Louise and Mandy have got this sorted between them. Ali, our Steve needs a hug. Of course you do. Kirsty, you're off. You might text your nephew to be annoying. Oh, man. Harsh, man. If you weren't working at the match, actually keeping an half eye on the match, you might have cashed out the bet you've just sent. Let's have a look at that. What have you sent? Oh, Spain, full-time result. Lamine Yamal to score or assist. Both teams to score. Danny Carvajal, 1+ tackles. 3+ England corners. Oh, man. That's it. How many did they have? Did they have 2? Definitely has to. Definitely true. That's the way you've got to look at it. You've got to be in the final to get beat in the final. England weren't in finals for so long. Now they are. They are a team that is expected to be there or thereabouts when it comes to picking up the trophy. So I think that's a good sign. Definitely a good sign. Southgate out to be replaced by the genius that is Lee Carsley. Love Lee Carsley. What an absolute dude he is. Hester, you weren't expecting anything from the Dutch, so it wasn't a huge disappointment. But they did well. Just got beaten by England, who were a better team on the night as well. That player of the tournament, is it, for Rodri? Louise, it isn't just you. They played better in both games after Kane came off, definitely. The extra legs and that youthful exuberance of... Well, Tony's not exactly young, but him and Watkins just seem to spice it up slightly. 2 corners, they got 2, they needed 3. Bastards. Suzanne, lovely to see you, as always. Catch you later. Carsley, Derby winner on the weekend of your 18th. I could only have been about 40 at that point then. I remember that game well. Yes, Susan, Wednesday and Sunday we are here at 8 p.m. for the normal Bears Paws pub. Other people other than Ali serve on those days as well. She's doing a fantastic effort tonight. Baldy referee, baldy referee, baldy baldy, baldy bouncer. Yes, don't forget the Red Arrows Ninja streams. We have some of them. We have Dennis Baird cams. Normally. Ali delivers the goods every day. Especially hanging off the Eiffel Tower. Shout contact when you're taking the shot. Nice of the Spanish as well. Little guard of honour. Good stuff. Ninja streams can happen at any time. They can. In fact, I should have ninja streamed while we were doing this stream. Confused the hell out of people. I bet you Prince William was hoping that England would have got Turkey in the final. Just to ask Cenk Tosun, what's your secret, lad? Where do you get your hair from? Where do you get your fringe in a can? Oh man, some of these players are not going to be around much longer. Definitely. You want more Dennis Baird cams? You can. There's a label. What does it say? Which label where? What label on this? What label? On that label says Ben Sherman, who I always thought was some kind of tramp called Herman. Bench Herman. I was wrong. I always like Van der Vaart. Bergkamp is the man, yes. The man who was named after Dennis Bergkamp. I know he came first, but you know, time is just, it's a construct, a relative construct. Carl Lindblad. What label you talking about this? The Thermos. Was the one on the bottom? There is, yeah, on the bottom. The bottom of the new mug. It's just, I think it says close before you turn it upside down. Made in China. Made in China and passed. Which I think is French for drunk. The layer of tannin. I don't think it was, because it was before that. It was still hotter. It was working well. Tom to tom tom tom. Ali Ali Jack Ali Ali. Are you flat out busy at work? I should go for a walk after this, you know. Just to the top and back. I should. Hi to Mrs. Tom. Here we go. Alvaro Morata. Fair enough, they were a fantastic team throughout the tournament, has to be said. No sour grapes. Drowning, not waving. Mrs. Tom says hi. Can you hear me, Mrs. Tom? Hi back, Mrs. Tom. Fireworks going off. As soon as you mention Mrs. Tom, the fireworks went off. It's a sign, Tomash. It's a sign. Man, you haven't levelled up in ages. Do you have to get it sorted? Man, you levelled up the other day. I know there's lots happened since then, because there's about 500 streams a day. But what's going on there? It's making noise out there now. Oh, bellends, lad. You'll level up again soon, Mandy. You always do. All I can see now on the screen, because I've got two chats and there's one on the screen as well, is just Tom everywhere. It's like Tom Club. Ah, that'll be what it is. Someone out in the motor without driving the car. And we are the champions, I can hear in the background, so you've got to be careful you don't get a copyright strike. Although we shouldn't, because dynamic mic, microphone dynamique. All you're supposed to be able to hear is my voice. Looks like there's bedlam and chaos in Tenerife. Jesse just sent me a little video off TikTok. The gap in the levels is ridiculous, and yet you still manage to level up regularly. So, yeah, European champion there, David Raya, who played over the road there at Southport Football Club. Can't be many people who've gone on from playing for Southport to winning the European Championship at all. If any, he may be the first. Increíble. Increíble, hermano, increíble. That was when he was playing for Blackburn Rovers when he was a youth. He came to Southport on loan because they normally do that. Try and send him to lower league or non-league to play against actual fully grown ass men. Soon get you going. Louise, you're going to sleep depressed, not because of the football, but because you've been recommended a video about Band-Aid's 40th anniversary. What? 40? Of course it is, isn't it? Jeez. Don't put two and two together. Of course it is. K&L. Don't be depressed, Louise. Don't be depressed. Think what you've done in those 40 years. What you've achieved. All the yous you've been. Right, that's going off, I'm afraid. The iPlayer's going off. I repeat, the iPlayer is going off. Makes you old. Doesn't make you old at all, Louise. You're only as old as you feel. Age is but a number. That's it. It's there. That's there. What counts. Seeing plenty of people who are young who are old before the time, and lots of people who are old who are young at heart, man. Makes sense. You were thinking Live Aid. No, that's next year, Live Aid, isn't it? That'll be 40 next year. 1985. Oh, bollocks. Do I have to turn Jeff off? Timers. Let's have a look, see if we can get him done before he jumps up. You know, just in case. You missed Live Aid because you were out drinking. Mandy, it was an all-day thing. Jesus, man. Were you doing a Leo Sayer back then? I wasn't, obviously. I was 12. I remember watching most of it in my auntie's next door from my nan and granddad's because they didn't want to watch any of it and she did. Band-Aid, Feed the World, it is. That's the song that came out first, then Live Aid came out the year after. Esther was out drinking too. Louise was out drinking as well. We have got the most hardcore punk women in this chat. It's fantastic. Love to see it. Love to see it. Oh, it's fucking hot. Why is it hot? The window's open full. The wind's been quite cold all day. It's been rainy. It's been miserable. And now it's feckin' roasting. Do they know it's Christmas? I have got serious problems with Midua and Bob Geldof. I will never give a penny to Band-Aid. There won't be snow in Africa this Christmas time. Mount Kilimanjaro is permanently snow-capped. It's poor songwriting. No research, nothing. You think I'm going to give you money for that? That's an awful effort. Midure, you're dead to me now. Unless you come back out of retirement and make some cheese. Genuinely, I want to see Midure cheddar. It's got to be done. It's got to be done. Otherwise, yeah, to feck with you. Is he happy though? And more importantly, let's have a look at the Isle Sky thing. Midge and Bob love me, do they? Never say anything when they're in the chat, do they? 150 odd views. There might have been them too. Nothing. Not a kindly whisper. Nothing. Yep, Red Dwarf, 1 o'clock in the AM. Ooh, ooh. Rimmerworld and Quarantine. It's a doozy, it's a doozy, it's a twosie for onesies. If I can stay awake that long, obviously. Maybe they've both been drinking too. They shouldn't be drinking. If Africa's starving and Africa's thirsty, they shouldn't be drinking. They should take their songwriting serious. Never mind all this. There won't be snow in Africa this Christmas time. Piss poor behaviour. Oh, that show with the girl from Mel and Kim was with Major. It was. What was that called? Was that BBC, that one? Major with Winter and Chroma years ago. You'd often see him in the pubs. He actually does come across like a decent fella, to be honest with you. Now you're going to tell me he was an absolute knob, aren't you? But from everything I've seen him in, he seems sound. Possibly I haven't forgiven him for ruining Ultravox. Maybe that's what it is. You can't go from old school Ultravox to suddenly, this means pudding to me, Walls Viennetta. Just, it's not acceptable, I'm sorry. And you can stick your fucking stupid little sideys and your trench coat up your arse with you won't be snow in Africa this Christmas time, you Vienna bastard. Someone's going to show him this, aren't they? And he's going to turn up at the door on the bounce and then realise that he's about 4'3" and I'm 9'12". And then he's gonna run off. But he is Scottish, so he might be tough. He might get in underneath and start punching upwards. I'll have to watch me clack a bag. That's probably the least they've been doing. Yes. I would think it might not have been snowing in Africa, but I think it might have been snowing somewhere in West London that particular Christmas time. The greatest gift they'll get this year is knives. What's that all about? At least shut up your face. It did get revenge for me. It did. Exactly. Joe Dolce, an Australian Greek pretending to be Italian, at the top of the UK charts to keep a Scotsman off who's singing about Austria. I've lost my mind here now. How's that go? You were thinking Mel and Sue. Were they getting fresh for the weekend? Were they showing out Mel and Sue? Mel Giedroyc and Super Kings. Trenchcoats rock. I don't think I've got the chutzpah to carry one off. You know, I've got the hat. I've got the hat that could go well with one, but don't think I could carry it off, definitely. Not one of those, I don't know, the camel hair type, the light ones, I couldn't carry one of them off. Maybe a darker one, I might be able to. I haven't got the build for it. I'm much better bouncing around looking like Liam Gallagher with his coats. I've still got my Parker in there. In the United States of wardrobe, right up against that is my Parker. My proper Parker. A Lambretto Parker. Ali, me, Tom, Mandy, Esther Louise, the Silver Fox. Gonna say goodnight now, your eyes are starting to close. That will be the jet lag. It'll be the jet lag there, Ali. Get your head down, chillax. Don't forget tomorrow, re-clean the sniper rifle. Burn all the evidence. You'll be sound. And we'll catch you during the week. Inspector Gadget. Go, fucking knock it out. Inspector Knackered is more like it. Go, knock it down. I really couldn't carry that off. I don't even like them coats. I think it's because so many people wore them in the 70s. But have you not got a better coat than that, lad? It just doesn't look right. Don't know what it is. Aye, later Ali, Slange. Yechida. Tara. Nostar. Candelabra. And other things that rhyme with that. Now I've got my Duolingo reminder. My 396 day streak. Going strong. Oh. Yeah. I'm exhausted after that. Yes, night to Helen as well. Well said, Ali, well said. That's been such a long day. What time was I out today? Was it 1:30? Did I actually get out at 1:30 today? This has been a very, very long day's filming. And I am surprised how long that first phone lasted. Considering it was streaming, not only was it recording or it was taking pictures, it was also then encoding and streaming and going straight onto Tinternet. It lasted a good 3 hours, didn't it, before it shit the bed, so I think that's well going now for an old phone. The newer ones might have lasted a little bit longer, but not by much. But my thing should arrive in the next couple of days. So if it happens again, there will be a battery pack attached to it, and it will last for as long as needed. Definitely. It's been good though. We've seen the football. The result wasn't right, but you know, we've seen a good match. We've seen a good tournament. Fair play to everyone that was involved. Seen some fantastic goals. We've had some good nights on here watching the footy. Thank you to everyone involved. We've seen a Spitfire today. We've seen the Red Arrows. We've seen a Magpie. We've seen loads of grey cloud. It's been a good day, man. No Kipper stream either. No Kippers hasn't been on today, has he? To be fair, I've had about 10 minutes in the house before I had to get ready for this, so yeah. I apologise wholeheartedly. No haiku. Well, actually, no, we've had a haiku today, haven't we? We have, Mandy, we have. You're off as well, Steve, no worries. Wait, Ali, Steve's going to bed too. Well deserved. In work early tomorrow, mate, are you? Doing a proper job. I'll be getting up late. Oh, actually I won't. Fucking hell. I will have to give Jess a message in a minute and find out what time I'm picking her up. Bollocks. Yes. You got haikus. You did. We got haikus. We didn't ask if it was Friedkin flying the Spitfire. We should have done. Maybe he was coming in to sort out the last little few bits and pieces. Dot the I's and cross the T's. We got haikus, but not from Horace. Not every haiku has to come from Horace, of course. We also had a halftime entertainment, the halftime show. Thomas, thank you very much, mate. Do you know what? It's been great. I've enjoyed it. I wasn't looking forward to it at all, to be honest, but I did enjoy it. It's been good. I wasn't sure I could do it, but I did. Night of the Norfolk branch, of course. Helen, the Norfolk correspondent, doing remarkable work in the field and in the kitchen today. The leg of lamb have gone down well. The leg of lamb has gone down well, Steve will tell you. Fantastic babble in Bruch. That's Kuch, by the way. Rhyme and slang. Cheers, Steve. Have a good night, mate. Helen, Ruby, yes. Shh, shh, shh. Don't shout that too loud. Yeah, it has been good. Very interesting. Plus the hours have been absolutely incredible. Smashed the watch hours, which I've been pleased with. It means I'm closer to the 4,000 and I got monetised during the tournament. What more can I ask for? I could have been sat watching these games on my own. Instead, I've spent it with you wonderful people. I need to make another cup of tea for later. I have one on the desk at the side of my bed, just in case. Good night, Norfolk folk. Yeah, it's not lasting long this today. I must be thirsty. Must be a little bit thirsty. What do I need to do? I need to do something tomorrow as well. I need to go for a walk tonight. Just top of the street and back. And start the cars. In a David Lloyd style. Start the car. Yep. Wash my car tomorrow if possible. Sort the tickets for Roma. Print off. I can do that tonight. I can print off the flags. And then I can... My laminator is in the drawer, the top drawer. Yes, it is. I was worried there. I can print them tonight. I can laminate them tonight. They can go up on the board behind me. Do I just put them up, or do we have a ceremonial sticky up at some point this week? Why has that gone off? Why is that not holding the charge? Pissed off with that. I'm going to get another one of these instead, I think. A small rig. Them small rig lights are fantastic. If anyone's watching who's a content creator or streamer, the little small rig mini lights, fantastic stuff. This one, I can't remember what it's called. It looks amazing, but even plugged in, it just uses its entire charge. Louise, it's been great. Thank you very much. All the chatters, you're away. Take care. Hopefully see you soon, Louise. Bizzle, faux shizzle. You recall the 2008 Euros, a bad time. Pulled through unbeknownst to them by people in a good pub. Come a long way since then. Some nice synchronicity that there's another Euros, all's well. And in a very 2024 pub again with fine people.
It's going up, 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 it's there.
14, get in there. Yeah, night Louise, good luck with the lino. That doesn't mean the linesman does it, that means the actual floor covering. Yeah, it's pissing me off that now. I need to sort this out. I need to buy another one instead. That has got a magnet on the back though, so it can stick to any metal surfaces. So it's really handy. And I don't think it's supposed to be on for 9 hours at a go. So, no biggie. I'll buy another small rig. I'll order that. Hopefully it'll arrive at the same time as my other stuff that I ordered earlier. Gingers crossed. But I think the small rig's going to be better. Definitely. I've got some stuff to do with the lights this week, and when I do, hopefully they'll be better. Hopefully. Needs a bit of a rethink, I think, this area. There's lots going on. That one's gone out as well. What the fuck? I'd only done that earlier on. I charged it up earlier. Annoying me. I'm going to have to sort out the entire lighting situation. This is not good enough. It's not good enough. How are you only on level 14? We need to know this. Just behind me? How can you be behind me? But you're on page 1 of the teletext. On the first page of how many have we got now? What, page 1 of 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Jeez. 10 people on each page and we've got 5 pages. Top half. Although, if you're 10th, are you really top half? That's the whole Twitter thing, isn't it? You're not in the top 10. You're not in the top half unless you're number 9. What? How are you only on level 14? You never shut up, lah. Am I saying your incessant posting warrants a higher level? Absolutely. There's 8 pages on yours. Do you have 10 people on each page, or is it less? Is it on a mobile? Because I think it might be less on a mobile. But on the main Botrix actual website, it's got 10 people per page. Mind you, the last page, they've all got 0. There's messages. They've got messages. They've definitely been involved, but page 4, we've got people with levels, actual levels. And it shows you it doesn't take long. Jessica, who was on earlier, is above Wrecked Nation. I know Wrecked Nation, Dan only jumped on that particular account last week, but she's ahead of him just by chatting away. So it doesn't take long to start building them up at that stage. Yeah, there's plenty of people on decent levels here. Page 1 of the teletext. Maybe it's because you do long chat. Definitely. 10 per page on yours. How have you got 8 then? How's that work? That doesn't work. That shouldn't work. Ali said she liked your length. She didn't hold back, did she? Ali. She also said she liked headshots. Not sure what that means, but there you go. Anyway, coming up to 11:15, and I've been chatting since 1:30 this afternoon. And it's dark and I need to walk. So I'm going to have to stop this one, I think. Go out, go for a little wander. Just to the top and back, don't worry. I'll take my phone with me. I won't go far. And what day are we on? Sunday. We're a bit bereft now, aren't we? What do we do next? What's the weather like first? Let's have a look. The weather. Is the weather clever? Trevor. That's Sunday, Monday. 21 degrees. What? But cloudy. Until 7 o'clock. Oof. There's a little bit of sun. 8, 9, 10 o'clock. Maybe might be able to jump on and do a Dennis Bird camp tomorrow. Who knows? And then for the rest of the week, Tuesday doesn't look good. Rain, lots of rain in the morning. Although the afternoon's nice. Wednesday, there we go. We'll do something on Wednesday. We're doing something on Wednesday anyway, aren't we? There's 9 pages, right? So still more than 90 is still more than 50, but you know, not bad. Dennis Camp, car wash, sunsets. Pick one a day. We haven't done a sunset for a while, have we? And I think this time round I might be able to do it slightly better. Might be able to. Not sure though. But yeah, I can pick one a day. Because I'm getting closer to the 4,000 and I'm very excited by it all. We'll get there though, won't we? With your help, we will get there. If you build it, they will come. If you stream it, they will come. Dennis Camp. I haven't done one in ages. The weather has been abysmal. You can't really get out there and do them when it's that windy, and it's been horrible. You know yourself, being in the Netherlands, how windy it's been for the last few weeks. We've had storms that have come over from us that have gone over to where you are. People in Enschede have been moaning about it. Constantly raining, constantly windy. Can't get out with that. I need to take the camera outside. Although, at the moment, I don't need to, do I? my ma and dad are away. So I could put a camera in the conservatory so it's indoors, open the door, just leave it open and get zoomed right in on the bird feeder. So as long as it's nice out there, not too windy, we can make that happen. We can make that happen. Shall we make that happen? We can make that happen. Wednesday, your cardiologist calls. Oh, ginger's crossed for that one. Hopefully it's good news and you can reduce the amount of pills that you're on. Get yourself healthy. Fit and healthy. Fit and healthy. But yeah, that's enough, I think. You've seen enough of me today, haven't you? You'll be sick of my voice. As sonorous and soporific as it can be. Cheers, everyone. You wonderful pack of bastards. It's been fantastic spending time with you. I haven't missed my mum and dad at all. That's how good it is. Normally I miss the fact that it's silent. It's always so quiet in the place. I haven't missed it because, well, my voice has been ringing round and you've all been there. So thank you very much. You make life feel good, man. Anyway, yeah. It might not be a normal Bears Paws evening, but... And for Euro 24 in Deutschland, das ist das.